Hi there, I'm Peggy as your crypto gal, and I am here to talk to you today about DeFi. But to be real specific, I've had quite a few people reaching out to me in regards to Uniswap. Well, much less what is really out there on the DeFi. So today I really want to concentrate with you guys, and I really want to kind of give you a little bit of an edge so that you can do your own read and research to make sure you know what you're doing with your investment out there in this crypto market. Because let's face it, it is volatile, and honey, it goes wild and crazy no matter what time of the day it is or what country you are in, either visiting on vacation or working. All right, so let's get to it. So I really want to start out this with you guys, just to be able to share with you what is DeFi and who is holding the ranks in the market of DeFi and has been holding it for quite a while. Okay, so DeFi, DEFI. It is a short term that is called decentralized finance. This is a field in cryptocurrency industry that is the brightest in the future that we have to hold. I was not really into DeFi. I was more into the Ethereum ecosystem and all the altcoins and what the excitement was for it. But these are coins that are involved in the ecosystem out there on the blockchain as well. It just depends on where it flows and the control that this has, and even in the fintech field. This is an umbrella term for a variety of financial applications in the cryptocurrency or geared in the blockchain. Now, while DeFi is been around for a long time, and a lot of people didn't know this, even I didn't. I really started doing a lot of research into this when I was with Paul and Steve back in Global Money, and we didn't really touch a lot of basis in it. It just kind of sat over in the corner, but the SEC over in the United States lifted the eyebrow to it, and whenever that happens, things start going off. But over in Europe, it's playing a huge factor in regards to this. Now, since then, the summer of 2020, its total value locked in various decentralized protocols that skyrocketed off the roof as you see the little rockets go off, and to range in the billions, not millions, billions. This was facilitated by the appearance of an automated market makers and decentralized exchanges known as Uniswap, number one in the DeFi crypto market today. Well, there's a little change, but I'll get into those details. The field of decentralized finance continues to grow substantially. Why, you ask? In this little bit of time frame, it appears that the interest in the DeFi is going to increase even more, not just with the investor, but with the retailer, but with the centralized banks, because you have to have some type of a finance system. I mean, look at this finance system we have in the centralized banks. Are you keyed up to being able to pay high interest rates? Are you keyed into, when you sit down to buy this real estate market that we're in, that it's going nuts and crazy over, that it's not going to bite you in the butt in years to come? Okay, so according to DeFi News, there are hundreds of different projects, thousands of investors that are exploring in newest capabilities and what opportunities hold, as well as the centralized banks that carry this spark to the US SEC that has been curious as to this system, because they just want to try to figure it out. And instead of just sitting down and getting involved in it the right way, which by the way, they want to try to figure it out so that they can control the finance market. Now, DeFi is capable of revolutionizing traditional finance, even in the fintech industry. This caught my attention. And this is why in the last 6 months, I really haven't stabilized a whole lot with it and chatted with it, but with some of the investors I do a lot of cryptocurrency with, we've ventured more into it, because you have to have some type of a financing system with this. Now, to look at some DeFi, let's get down and dirty with this. First, I believe you need to know the difference of token and coin. A crypto coin allows you as the individual to make payments and use this digital currency that you have. Tokens are the type of currency that represents this asset and the specific use that resides out there on a digital blockchain. Now, tokens can be used for investment purposes, store of value, make purchases, and it's a use of form of currency, trading. This plays high into our NFTs that's going on wild and crazy in the markets. Now, today we're going to look into Uniswap. This crypto market of Uniswap, which is known in the crypto market as UNI, because let's face it, even in the real stock markets, they have little 3 and 4 letter titles of whatever, so you can find whatever that investment is that you're wanting to look for. You ask me, what the hell is Uniswap and where the hell did it get its name? And it has this huge little pink unicorn, which, by the way, I do love unicorns. On the crypto market, it is ranked number 12. In the DeFi market, it held number 1 for a long time. Like to give you that comparison visual of like what Bitcoin's been doing, but with the retracement here shortly, just recently in the volatile market, UNI is now number 3 starting out while we're having this conversation. And I'll get to the charts to be able to show this with you this morning. But no doubt the investors watch this very closely, and so do the financial institutions like your Grayscales, even your Michael Saylors, the centralized banks. Europe is very big into the DeFi system and what they're doing. They've latched on to Chainlink as one of the DeFis. That's right, Chainlink is a DeFi. Now, Uniswap was launched in 2018 and has gained considerable popularity, especially this year. The summer of 2020 through just recently, it really became the DeFi phenomenon and associated as the surge of tokens to be traded. So therefore, now remember, I just described to you the difference of a coin and a token, and I just used the word token trading. Uniswap aims to keep token trading automated and completely open to anyone who holds tokens, while improving the efficiency of trading versus that on traditional exchanges. So if you have that on Coinbase, this gives you that power so that you can trade with yourself, whether it's to invest in something, purchase an NFT, whatever you want to do on the DeFi system market with it, whatever you want to increase in your values with it, or if you just want to store the value with it. So this is the creativity that this matures with Uniswap. Uniswap creates more efficiency by solving liquidity issues. Oh, key word that we have in the centralized banks today with our stock market the way it is, especially in the United States of America. With automated solutions that Uniswap avoids the problems with Plague as the first decentralized exchanges come about. Uniswap is popular decentralized trading protocol is known for its role in facilitating automated trading of the decentralized finance tokens. Now, in September of 2020, Uniswap went a step further by creating and awarding its own governance token. And remember, I just told you what a coin was, okay? Now I told you what a token does and its movement. UNI, to offer this, gathered it even from their past users for this protocol. This added both profitability, potential, and the ability for users to shape its future as an attractive aspect in the decentralized entities. And this is what shot Uniswap, UNI, out there on the market, better known, to just go crazy since 2020, and it has held itself. And the value in this market, I'm fixing to show you those numbers, it really allows you to see what DeFi does, where it's going, and it's not going anywhere, just like the crypto markets. But this kind of gives you a little bit of a flavor. And you know me, guys, I'm always out there for that challenge, and I'm going to read and research on it as much as I can before I just put it out there. So that's why I'm finally tackling this. And I'm going to do a DeFi pretty much at least once or twice a week to really get in it and dive in. It's kind of like mining. I'm do that at least once a week with you guys, just to kind of be able to give you a little spectacle of what's happening out there in this crypto world, because there's so much that's going on. But the advantage of that is there's nothing hidden from you, so that you can educate yourself on your own, as well as people like myself, as well as my friends Paul and Steve, that you can get out there and educate yourself. But not only that, you can communicate this in a field of what you're exploring and know where the hell your money's going and what you're doing with it. That store of value is yours, and this is why it is so important. So before we can carry on and I get all crazy and because you guys know how I can rattle on with that, let's poke around at the unicorn, no pun intended, because like I said before, I really, really do love unicorns. Okay, so let's open this up. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I'm going to go to CoinMarket because you know it's one of my favorites. Okay, here is Uniswap. And this is in the cryptocurrency. So let me go back to the ranking. Let's just open this up the right way so that you guys can see this. And here we go. We've got Bitcoin is a bit of a disaster over the weekend, but have no fear, it will come back through. Ethereum took a little bit of a hit. Cardano, it's working on itself. Today is the day for Cardano to spike itself. Will it hold? It's interesting. So this is going to be playing a very good field with ADA today. USDT, it definitely did what we said it was going to do. A lot of people out there on Twitter were saying, you better get in, you better get in. And if you miss the boat, you miss the boat. Okay, so let's just scroll on down because I can carry this on forever. Now, Terra Luna is a DeFi. I know that because I study it. So it's number 11 on the cryptocurrency market. But here's my Uni. Here's my Uniswap. Here's Chainlink in the crypto market. Okay, so keep these three in your head. Okay, so hold on to that thought. So let's open up Uniswap. Let's just take a look at it for those, because some people have really been questioning me about it, especially investors. And the investors have been holding the market. And when it became its protocol and offered this to their past exploration peoples to bring in for the investing, it just shot off. And this is what I love about it. Its market cap is over $13 billion. It's fully diluted into its market cap is $22 billion. In the last 24 hours, it's $479 million, which is down a little over 12%. The market cap total is 2.93. The value locked into this is $4.6 billion. I mean, this market cap is a graduating scale. Of course, it is volumed at 0.03527 when you're going in there. So if you did $25, okay, you're going to have a minute value in regards to this, because when they give you these numbers, they have to give you the numbers of where these big wells are coming in at. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at what Uniswap has been doing. Here's our chart, and as you guys know, I never go to the 1 day. I automatically go to a week. Because what the hell can you get out of 1 day? You just saw that it's $479 million in 24 hours of volume. So I don't need to look at 1 day, but let's take a look. You can see that it's came out of it. You can see where the retrace has definitely taken its hit, but its RSI still continues with an even flow across the board of what I see. A few little hiccups, but not bad. So when you open this baby up for a month, let's look at this baby for over 30 days. You can see where the RS factor line was driven for it, and it's where it's bounced itself up. It did a complete rocket set off where we were doing this, and this is when Bitcoin and Ethereum were taken off and finally got back on schedule of people to say, and they could calm down for those that were freaking out, especially if they borrowed against their Bitcoin and were fixing to lose their butts. Okay, so you come into this morning and it's taken a hit, and this is what has dropped Uniswap, because it was holding on Friday. It was right at number 9. So so it has played into this factor. But here's my favorite of all things that I like to do, guys. And that is, you have the capability of comparing every single coin out there or token to Bitcoin. Look at this. Uni is in the red, Bitcoin is in the gold. So you want to sit here and tell me that Uniswap is not a good investment on the DeFi system? You got an issue. So you need to wake up on that one. So my fellow friends, it is one that can be of good value. So this is one that you definitely want to hold on to. So don't sell yourself short. Do your read and research when it comes into Uniswap. Make sure you know where your value lines lay so that you can create what your determination factors are of where you want your investment to be. Now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the DeFi side of things. And remember, I just told you on CoinMarket, and I showed you the cryptocurrency side of it. Now I'm going to open up a screen and I'm going to show you the DeFi side of it so you can kind of see where this lies into it. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, I'm opening these up to the values of what's going on here in the coin market cap of what the total market cap is. Sorry, dog's going crazy. We got moto conchos everywhere, construction's going on, so just be patient with me. Okay, this is over 100, almost a little over its cap line of 100 and $130,000. This plays heavy into the market line. So this is one that's going to hold into its value. You can see where number 1 is Terra, number 2 is Chainlink, and number 3 is Uniswap. Okay, so with this being said, you can see where it has dropped from number 1 and it has gone to number 3. But it's still in the market. You can see where its values lines are for 24-hour. Luna, which is Terra, this is one that is it's a POS, it's a proof of staking. It has its diversity of what it's doing and its values for the market capitalization. It's a good one. I'm personally not into it. I'm into Chainlink and Uniswap, and I'm getting into DAI. And another one that's down in the graph and kind of hides itself a little bit is Aave. So these are ones that I have to simply say to you to educate yourself, do your read and research, make sure you know where your financial stabilities are and where you can be your creativity work for it and what you want to define for it. So I hope you can get something from this. I hope you can continue with your read and research on it. And I hope this makes your day a little bit more of value where you want to make sure you know where the hell your investment is. I hope I've answered a little bit of your questions in regards to Uniswap, which is Uni. You can find it under UNI out there onto this volatile market. And I hope you have a great day with crypto trading. You guys take care, and Crypto Guy will see you very soon.